Angela Merkel's close ally, Armin Laschet, risks fueling Euroscepticism, as well as driving people to embrace extremism, if he succeeds her as Germany's chancellor, a former MEP has warned. Hans-Olaf Henkel, who stepped down from the European Parliament in 2019, lamented the narrow defeat in Saturday's CDU leadership contest of Friedrich Merz, describing him as the only senior German figure who understands what a colossal loss Brexit represents to the EU. Mr. Laschet, Prime Minister of the North Rhine-Westphalia region, defeated Mr. Merz, a former member of the Bundestag who has since forged a successful business career, in the second round of voting by 521 votes to 466 in a ballot of 1,001 CDU delegates, with Norbert Röttgen having been knocked out after the first ballot. However, Mr. Merkel warned it would be far from plain sailing despite his victory. Mr. Henkel, who has been highly critical of Brussels' intransigence when it comes to Brexit ever since the 2016 referendum, told Express.co.uk, "It is very funny, but it was Laschet who brought Merz back into politics some 3 years ago." Merz was still with Blackstone when Laschet offered him the Brexit coordinator for North Rhine-Westphalia. In fact, as Germany's official coordinator for the German-Franco relations, Laschet is definitely more Francophile than Anglophile. It is not an accident that Macron was among the first to signal his satisfaction with the outcome of the party's vote last weekend. Mr. Henkel, who was a member of the Alternative for Germany (AfD) party before quitting after it moved sharply to the right, said it was highly unlikely that a Germany led by Mr. Laschet would address festering resentments which fueled anti-EU sentiment. Mrs. Merkel is due to stand down later this year, and as CDU leader Mr. Laschet would appear to be in pole position to replace her as Germany's leader, although the popularity of Markus Söder, leader of longtime coalition partners the Bavarian-based Christian Social Union (CSU), means he is regarded by many as ideally suited to the unifying role of chancellor. Mr. Henkel said, "Merkel will support Laschet as much as possible as he is the best guarantor to avoid a serious discussion about her mistakes. I might add another negative result of her chancellorship. Never has the CDU had a serious competitor to her right AfD, and never had the CDU so few votes as after the last federal elections."